So then the follow up to that is, okay, I see a lot of this on social media, and this may rub somebody the wrong way, make them a little uncomfortable, but I'm asking the dating expert about this question. So I'm going to put it on you. They get pissed and blaming you.
Okay.
So
I'll take it.
I see a lot of this narcissist post about how what that person did or what she said or how poorly they treated you. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, did they get themselves in that situation because they felt they can change that person? It didn't work out. That person was at a different level and wound up being a narcissist. And then in that process, because they didn't see the red flags that were popping up, they ignored the red flags thinking they could change that guy or that woman, that person. In that process, they got hurt and burned.
Yeah. So sometimes it's that. Sometimes people tell you one thing and do something else, and that sucks. Or sometimes you're and this is the thing. I write fiction also. And one of the things that people constantly misunderstand about fiction is they think that the protagonist, that's our hero or heroine of the story, that they're kind of on the path of good, and the antagonist, that's the person that is usually the villain in the story, is bad. And that's how we're really socialized to think about in relationships, right? One person was the good person and the other person was a bad person. But the truth is, in fiction, your characters, your two main characters, your protagonist and your antagonist, just have goals that are opposite. So it's not, your antagonist doesn't necessarily have to be a bad person. They just have goals that are in conflict with our hero or heroine's goals. And I think there's a lot of that in real life, right? Sometimes you like each other, you're both nice people, but for whatever reason, what you want doesn't match up with what they want, or you think you can overcome something that you can't. And it's just not going to work out. And that's okay. I think posting every terrible thing that anyone's ever done for you or to you or about you is a bad idea. I know people feel like they get some support in the moment when they do that people go, oh, that guy's awful, or, oh, that woman is terrible. But other people you date in the future are going to see that. And it doesn't really take responsibility for the fact that we are both coming, that both people come to the relationship bringing both good things, but bringing both gifts and, things that are not so great. Because we all do. Gifts and baggage.
All right.